So this week's Parshat, Chukat. I was doing a little research and just reading through the Parshat a little bit, see what's going on, and I passed by the story of Moshe hitting the rock. So there's a lot of commentary. There's even in the text itself, it would appear that Moshe hits the rock. It's a huge punishment. He's not allowed in the land of Israel. Everyone's upset. Moshe's upset. God's upset with Moshe. He thinks he doesn't believe in him. So I just like to take a slightly different approach to this idea. And what I was thinking about was there's also a concept in Judaism which is don't separate yourself from the community. And Moshe happened to come from the community of the slaves. He was from Egypt. And interestingly, nobody that was from Egypt originally made it into the land of Israel. And so the approach that I'm taking is that it's not that Moshe was being punished for hitting the rock. It's not a punishment. His punishment isn't not being allowed entrance into the land of Israel. What happened is that Moshe's generation, the generation of the slaves, that's not the generation that's going to go into Israel. They don't have the right mindset, they don't have the right attitude to be let into the land of Israel. It's not that it's a punishment, it's that these certain people, it's not right for them. And I think that's a global concept, not just in Judaism, but in everything that anyone does. There are certain things that are set for everyone. And we have to try to find the thing. If something's not right for us, we have to take that, we have to understand that, and we have to move on to something else. We have to find what's right for us. So for Moshe, it's not that this was a punishment for him, it was just that it wasn't the right thing for him to do. It's not part of him. He isn't supposed to be going into the land of Israel as part of the whole slave community and all the slaves, which is why he hit the rock. Hitting the rock is not such a good thing. He hit the rock. That's a slave characteristic. What? Yeah, no, I'm going on a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. How many people really watch these? All right, how do I stop this?
Stop, man.
How do I stop it?
You press that button.
The red one?
Yes.
No.